My cigar went out. Imagine that. Must be long-winded, huh? So you're going to burn my face off. It's the only thing that works when it gets cold. Them lighters don't want to work. It's better. Anyways, you'd have liked to see my beard and everything just burst into flames. So that might have been pretty cool. Anyways, uh, oh, I know what I was gonna say. People talk about the rapture, and in the Bible it talks about one being on a rooftop, well, two being on a rooftop, one being taken away, left. Two out in the field, one be taken away, one left. And they talk about the rapture like that. And when that happens, if you take that to a next logical conclusion, which we're talking, who knows, but what about all the people that get taken that are driving a car or a truck, semis, ships, airplanes? What about those? What type of chaos is going to be left in the wake of that? What about the guys sitting in some nuclear subs and captains of aircraft carriers and people in tanks? And what about the guys sitting in a nuclear power reactor, or the power grid, or the hospitals, or a doctor doing surgery at the moment? Anesthesiologists and dentists. And do you see where I'm going with this? The chaos that will ensue. Chaos will just turn the world into an upside down mess. Because we're not talking about just here, we're talking worldwide. Worldwide. When it happens, God knows. People seem to say, well, when they yell peace, peace, and then says that destruction comes upon them, that's because of their rapture. I'm trying to find where the band comes together on this thing. They do such a good job sometimes gluing these things on there, you can't hardly find it. But I did. I should be a pro at it by now. But anyhow, it's just food for thought, that's all. Stop and think about this. And this is the hard part, is you would think the children, infants, children, babies, toddlers, all that stuff, the innocent, poof, gone. And rightly so. Because stop and think about this. Let's say a mother's got a baby or an infant or a toddler, and just poof, gone, and then the little one's running around trying to find mommy. God's not cruel like that. But think of you if you're left. All of a sudden you had a couple kids, and it's like they're gone. Think of the despair and the mourning and the pain these people feel. Maybe you'll feel. Maybe I'll feel. Because maybe you won't get to be that lucky and gone. It's something worth contemplating. So you're not totally caught off guard. What are you going to do? You got to kind of like have a game plan in your head. You got to be fairly tough about things. It's going to disrupt the whole system. It's going to disrupt your psyche. They say all these people are running. I mean, more people running around now on psychotropics, because they're depressed and whatever else. I don't understand that stuff, but I mean, I stay busy and I'm not depressed. I might sound like I'm depressing people, I might be depressing you, but I don't mean to depress you. I don't mean to like be Mr. Doom and Gloom. I mean, it's just part of life. I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad, unfortunately. But there'll be a day when all that is irrelevant. And the thing of it is, too, is if you stop and think about that, this is kind of like off the subject, and I've talked about it before in older videos, but the tiniest little bug, virus, bacteria, whatever, you can't hardly see in a microscope. We'll take the biggest, baddest person and lay them on their back, down, out for the count, because they're so sick they can't even get up. Some tiny little thing you can't even see can do that. What happens when that happens? If it happens. What if something so bad hits that it starts wiping out the livestock? I mean, literally, not some, they call foot and mouth. It's not, it's hoofs. Cattle don't have feet, they got hoofs. I listen to this stuff and I go, man. Anyways, what happens if it devastates? And I'm not talking about this bullshit they create, because they're creating hysteria. They're creating, people's fears and just trying to drive you crazy, insane while you're alive. That's why I was making kind of fun of some of these people, because it's like they get on there and go, oh, diesel shortage. It's coming to an end. The world's coming to an end. Oh, chickens. Oh, God, no chickens, no eggs. Oh, God. People, believe me, the food supply is fine if the government, or I should say the Satanists, stay the hell out of it. Like I've said before, the American people, and I'm talking about the American people as a whole, they will step up to the plate. But the Satanists that are in charge that won't allow you to step up to the plate are the problem. They say, well, we're the law. And you go, oh, yes, sir. Yes, I understand. You look them straight in the eyes and you say, you better get the hell out of my way. They're not used to that. They're not used to you standing up straight and go, I don't think so. Your chances you walking out of here are about as good as mine walking out of here. You want to take that chance? You see, it's like a dog. A dog will chase when you run. You stand there, dog will try to attack. You maneuver around, kick it a couple times, smack it in the head, stuff like that. But if you run, he'll nail you. You become prey. When you stand your ground, that dog, you don't like that. He's not used to that. Rabbits run. They get caught. What do? You mean what you say. They show up on your doorstep. Knock, 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 knock. Where's so-and-so, so-and-so? Okay. We got some questions. Okay. Why aren't you answering me? We're here because we got to do our investigation. But the Supreme Court and idiots like that say, you have to tell them you have to invoke your Fifth Amendment. Really? I do? I have to stand here and say, another man telling another man what to do again. Really? They come on your property, uninvited, without a warrant, and gonna ask you some questions. You got every right to open the door when they go knock, knock, blah, blah. Say, see that road out there? See that street? That's public property out there. You can stand out there all day you want. I said, you can stand out there and yell at me and ask me questions out in the street. And you know what? I want to be sitting in the house watching TV or whatever I was doing that you interrupted me. And not just that, but my time's money. So if we're going to stand here and you're going to ask me questions, you're going to pay me. Because my time is valuable and time is money. And you're going to pay me. Remember that. They want to talk to you? Pay me. You're getting paid to stand here and ask me stupid questions. If I'm going to stand here and listen to you, you're going to pay me to listen. Well, that's not how it works. The hell it ain't. Think about this. You walk into a courtroom. Everybody in that courtroom's getting paid but you. The lawyer's getting paid that you hired. The prosecutor's getting paid by you and your fellow cronies. And the judge, the court reporter, the bail, the whole building's being paid for by you. Everybody in the building's making money but you. You want to drag somebody in there? Well, guess what? Pay me. My time is money. And you're taking away from me making money. But a lot of people have already clicked me off. They didn't even hear this. So if they want to talk to you, pay me. Cop pulls you over on the side of the road. That's fine, no problem. Send them a bill. Say, cop kept me on the road for 20 minutes. I charge $100 an hour. Well, that's a quarter of an hour. You owe me $25. Hell, I say I'm worth $500 an hour. I say I'm worth $1,000 an hour. You kept me there. That's $250. Pay me. Oh, well, we don't have to pay you. It's like, well, you pulled me over. You're wasting my time. You're costing me money, man. I'm supposed to be down here at the job. I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be over there. You're cutting into me making a living. You're getting paid by me to pull me over. Pay me to talk to me. Lawyers get paid to talk. Politicians get paid to talk. Judges get paid. All these people get paid. Newscasters, broadcasters, they all get paid. But you're going to sit there and not get paid? You got my point. So, pay me. Like I said, most people didn't get this far. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all have a good one. See how much trouble you can get in? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. You know, I mean, that's just how I see things. That's how I see things. You know, I mean, they say, the world's not fair, and it's not. But if you sit back and don't say anything, it definitely will not ever be fair. This is the world we made because we sat back. We didn't say, hey, listen, no. Well, we want you to know. But you have to know. Who died and left you God? Who died and left you in charge? What'd you do? I don't know. Voice my opinion? Oh, you're not supposed to have one. Really? Huh. Not supposed to have an opinion. Wow. Yeah, shut up. Really? Wow. Well, whatever. You all have a good one.